So a cool little feature on this is the turret hatch. This opens up, and if you want to access the top, you can. Maybe mount a little machine gun right here. I could see some terrorists taking this thing out. We are back at the world famous SEMA Show, documenting every overland gadget and gizmo that you need to put on your rig. This show was full of surprises, and I can't wait to show you what we found at the SEMA Show. Do you have a canopy or a rack and want to utilize the storage above the top of your truck bed? Well, check out this Mare sliding system. You have two configurements. You could go with a side-by-side, so you could store a bunch of gear up top, or the bigger one on the bottom, 1,000-pound weight capacity on this Mare, a South Korean manufacturer. Interesting solution that I've never seen a slide actually be put a little bit higher. That could be really clutch if you're looking to maximize all the space in the back of your truck. Mare. Rigid finally came out with the light that I've always wanted them to make. These are the new Phoenix series lights. You have the amber backlit, which is pretty standard, but if I hit this party mode, you could change the lighting color from cool white all the way to ambers without having to take something off, put a little lens on top. But if you wanted to, you could actually remove this entire lens and change it to a drive or maybe a spot. You could change the different configurements on the lens without having to buy a brand new light. This is a really innovative solution that also with a 5-inch, you can link them together. Now you get those big old lights on the top of your rig that I absolutely love. We are going to be putting these on our rigs in the future. You also have a 7-inch right here, which is 14,000 lumens. This one's 10,000 lumens, so comparable to like a Baja Designs. This one's way brighter than an LP4, and this one's brighter than an LP9. Let there be light, and Rigid figured it out with these bad boys. Check it out on the G-Wagon behind me. Here's an example of the different light patterns or the light colors that you could do. You could do amber without having to change out the lens, or have a bright white, even like a mellow white. It's really customized to what your driving experience and the conditions that you're in. And then check out the light bar on top of this G-Wagon. The linkable 5-inch lights up there of the Phoenix look fantastic, and you can see they have some drive lenses on the outside and then spot on the inside. This is going to change a lot of things in the lighting industry because I love the look of them. I love the fact that you could change it without having to change your lens out or just buy a separate amber light. This is really cool. 2 thumbs up from Carter on these Rigid lights. For those of you who want a clean truck bed, let me introduce you to the Best Top Soft Top tonneau cover. This thing folds up. It looks like there's 3 little areas that you could fold this thing up, but it's a cool solution if you want to keep everything covered. I don't see the ability to put a rack on it, which is a little bit of an issue, but if you just want a tonneau cover that's nice and clean and simple and light, this is a solution for you. If you like a hammock but aren't camping anywhere with trees, maybe this is a solution for you. This whole thing collapses down, folds away, so you can mount it to the side of your rack and then sleep in the great outdoors. Who needs a rooftop tent when you have a hammock? Pretty cool solution by Kammock the hammock. Got an awesome little 2-door Jeep JK on here with some aftermarket headlights. What I really like about this thing is the 2-step process from Seymour that you could actually put this on your rig as a DIY component as opposed to taking it somewhere. You got a little exhaust port on the side. That's pretty sweet. Metal cloak side steps. But if you really want to protect your rig, you could do it yourself as opposed to having to take it somewhere. Seymour protective coatings. I'm in the Real Truck booth with a new canopy that actually is really clean. Full-size window right there, almost turns this Ford Raptor into an SUV. They also have another configuration right here where the doors open up. I think it could be a cool solution if you want something where you could have your truck bed covered but don't necessarily, want that look of like a aluminum or stainless steel. This actually makes it look a little bit more like an SUV, and you can still put a rack on top and store all your gear and accessories, but not a bad look in my opinion. How would you like a kitchen in a box? Well, Yakima has thought of that. Everything packs up neat. You just throw that in the back of your vehicle. You throw all your kitchen gear, maybe a little stove, tons of room for you to do to store all of your gear. It has legs that pop down, so this thing literally pops up in a couple seconds, and you have your full kitchen in a box by Yakima. I'm in the Narwhal booth with a really cool brand new product, a carbon fiber truck topper. Look how light this is. It's 90 pounds with 600 pounds of dynamic load on top. So if you don't want to weigh down your truck bed, you could have this carbon fiber truck bed. What's really cool, I'm going to jump on the inside and show you the little turtle hole, whatever you want to call it. Can I jump in there?
Yeah.
So a cool little feature on this is the turret hatch. This opens up, and if you want to access the top, you can. Maybe mount a little machine gun right here. I could see some terrorists taking this thing out. and you don't have to worry about the additional load. Narwhal truck toppers, brand new product, available for pre-order now. When you're a brand like King, you don't need to do much to the rig that you bring to SEMA besides everything that's in the suspension, 2.5 coilovers on the front with some Mazula upper control arms, paint matched to match that King color. You know we love Kings, they're great products, and obviously they're here at the show showing off their suspension. I'm in the MaxLiner booth with some cool rack accessories. You got a little low profile rack, which I like, and it looks like it's modular, so you could probably even raise this thing up to make it a little bit taller. You have some additional storage cases right there, and then check out this canopy. This canopy is rad. Really cool streamlined look with windows on the side, so you can pop that thing up. You also have the ability to mount things on top. It's a full rack system, and this looks like OEM. It looks like it's part of the car, which is pretty cool. MaxLiner vehicle accessories. I'm in the Pelican booth with some really cool storage solutions that have MOLLE panels built in, cool gaskets right there, locks in place. These are heavy duty and waterproof with a little gasket on the side so you can mount it anywhere inside or outside. Just store it in the garage for all your extra gear. It's really easy to mount these things on just about any rack, and they have a variety of different configurations. Pelican, we've used them before. They're a fantastic product and I highly recommend. The Earth Camper, this entire annex pops down. It folds up into this nice and neat little compartment. This thing is heavy duty, fit for off-roading. The kitchen slides in and out on a dime. It's got a fridge freezer combo, a little queen size bed in the back. It could sleep, I don't know, like 15 people or something like that. I'm not sure what they advertise, but you got your propane right here, onboard water, everything that you need. I mean, even throw a rooftop tent on there for the kiddos if you want. Really cool trailer solution for us off-road enthusiasts, and check out the inside. That is awesome. If you have a canopy or a truck bed topper on the back of your truck, you still need to access all of your gear, and that's where bed slide comes in. You pull this and it slides all the way down and out. You can fit a ton of gear, so anything in the back of your truck is now in the front of your truck. Really easy to access. And then if you have some access on the side, you could also reach over, but that always becomes a little bit of an issue. Bed slide has tons of storage compartments, and it works really seamlessly, heavy duty, to make sure that anything in the back of your truck is actually in the front of your truck. I'm in the Inspired Overland booth with a new rooftop tent that's been out for a little bit, but this thing is rad because it's all carbon fiber. What that means is you get the strength of carbon fiber, and it's way more lightweight than even aluminum. This has a ton of space to sleep on the inside. Awesome mattress pad right here that compacts down. It has a little awning for your rain, and then you could also mount a bunch of things on the side. Inspired Overland, check them out. They're all over the show. What I really like about this series right here is you actually have the Stargazer, so you have a completely clear roof, so you could just lay there, maybe cover it up if you don't want to look at the stars, but that's a really cool solution by Inspired Overland. Are you sick of towing around your rooftop tent and having to climb all the way up there in the middle of the night, have to go and pee? Well, Thule came up with a solution. This tent is actually packable, and it goes right on your tow hitch. So if you don't want to carry this thing around all the time, you don't have to. It folds up and packs up nice and neat right here, and then when you're done with it, just throw it in the garage and it's good to go. So you get all the benefits of a rooftop tent without necessarily having to carry it on the top of your roof. Awesome solution by Thule. I'm back in the XG Cargo booth with a brand new product, a mechanical magnet functioning system where you pull that and it comes out, and then watch this. Boom, locks in place. That's pretty cool. So if you are someone who is OCD, wants everything organized, they got a solution for you. They also have different mounts for the side of your pillar on your Bronco or your Jeep, and then a ton of additional storage solutions, MOLLE panels galore. Use the back of your seat to actually store things. Don't just use it as, you know, a nothing space. They completed the storage solutions for us Overlanders. XG Cargo, check them out. Thumbs up. Inflate your overland life with Flated. This is a really cool solution for a truck bed topper that mounts. It's surprisingly heavy duty. It's kind of the same material as like a stand-up paddleboard, so you inflate it up and you're good to go. You could use this thing as a boat if you really wanted to. So if you want a temporary truck canopy, that's an interesting solution. They also have a ton of furniture, and then mats and accessories. Like this whole thing is a mat that you could actually drive a car on. Pretty cool solution for camping, if you ask me. Inflate these up at camp and have all your furniture tucked up and away in the back of your truck bed. Flated. If you like being organized, you're gonna love Onward Supply Co. This company has a ton of different gear and accessories that mounts all over the place. All of it is magnetic, really heavy duty zippers on here. So this is gonna last a while. I love the design of it too, and the color scheme is fantastic. Store all of your little trinkets, water bottles, and things with Onward Supply Company. Are you a truck guy that wants a canopy, but you still haul some really big things? Well, Armadillo Designs has a really cool solution. This entire back folds all the way up, kind of like your door on a garage. This is gonna come in a variety of different configurations from 6 feet to 8 feet, so it's gonna be modular and you can take it apart and put it on different rigs if you wanted to. You have additional storage on the inside coming soon, molly panels on the outside. This is a really cool solution by Armadillo Designs. Are you sick of all your stuff rolling around in the back of your truck? Well, TMAT has a solution with their patent pending solution. It pops in right like that, and then you can adjust it depending on what you have. You can loosen it up. There's a bunch of different things that you could pop in there. It pops right in place, and now nothing moves around. What's really cool about this is the whole entire bed slides back. Up to 500-pound capacity. Is that about as far as it goes? Okay.
No, it goes all the way.
Got it. I'll just do it a little bit. Do you have too much money and you don't know what to do with it? Well, maybe an electric 3-story rooftop tent is right for you. This has a full compartment on the inside. You can climb up to the outside, and when it's fully up, all mechanical and electrical, you have a high-rise apartment in the great outdoors. Wildland rooftop tent. We saw them last year, and it's a pretty sweet solution if that's your cup of tea. If you're not happy with your factory screen, consider upgrading to a full dash by Linkswell. You could add this little bigger monitor on there to control our audio and everything in one spot. Cool solution by Linkswell. Cybertruck enthusiasts, you may not be following this channel, but I think you'll like this bad boy. It's a Cybertruck with a Winbow front bumper, and check out this rack system. I kind of like it, I'm not gonna lie to you. He's got some really sweet LED light bar on the front. I hadn't seen those before. That's the BRT LEDs in a configurement that is pretty clean. And then in the back, we have the Winbow roof rack for the Cybertruck. This opens up all the space in the back, turns it into more of a truck shape, I guess. Rooftop 10 up there, but this is a pretty sweet swing out rear bumper for the Cybertruck Winbow. I like these molly panels. It looks futuristic, kind of matches the aesthetic of the Cybertruck. And then these LED lights on the side are pretty sweet. You also got some turn signals, maybe those are additional lights. But this rooftop tent in the rack on the Cybertruck, interesting configurement for an Overland vehicle. I don't know where you're gonna charge it. If you're still watching, you might as well subscribe to our channel because we're launching a ton of SEMA videos all throughout the week. Or go to forge4x4.com to support us, pick up some merch. It automatically gets you in there to win one of our sweepstakes rigs. Subscribe to our channel because that's what people say at the end of videos in order to get more subscribers and get more views, but I don't really care about that. I want you to see the full SEMA Show experience, and you're only gonna see those videos if you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, guys.